Hello, hello. Test, test. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Yeah. How's it been going, guys? Literally, no one's gonna watch me. It's a little harder. So yeah, it's been a little bit, and I kind of want to explain like what I've been doing for the past year or so. Of course, school and work and such like that, but I've been really playing on this random server or something that I got invited to, and I just really didn't feel like I want to do. Wait, what? I guess the thing's not working. Okay. Well, I could probably just show you some images or so then. Where is it? What the bread? I don't think this is right. Does this work? I don't know. How do you do this? I'm literally so new at this. There we go. Okay. So this is my server or whatever like that. Basically, I played a bunch of Orocraft, and I just didn't feel like doing a bunch of stuff. So, give me a second. Okay. I guess I have to be louder, I guess. Okay. I have to be a little close though. So basically, I played a bunch of Orocraft, and I really didn't want to make videos. I just stopped posting videos because I just really don't want to edit things. I'm probably gonna still post some videos on shorts, like as a quick video here now and then, but long form videos I'm just stopping them because I'm just tired of the editing process. It takes hours and hours, and I just really want to just enjoy the game and just do whatever. Oh, look at this! I found so in our Worldcraft I found a triple chest, which is super intriguing. I put Among Us in there. It looked so weird. I found another one, but it was one of them was locked. I started clearing out an area, making a giant perimeter. Yeah, I was making a giant perimeter. Found mega lava things. Um, Sniper duel. Oh, this is like when I got confused on like when I actually. I don't even know how I got that. Like I shot a skeleton. I don't remember shooting a skeleton ever, but uh, yeah, I've been grinding for hours to get Curse Possession. I've been just waiting for something to drop that. And, I got a dragon thing. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning. So. Wait. Oh, man, wait. Oh, this was like one of the structures. It was very weird. There's a bunch of bedrock everywhere, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why there's a bunch of bedrock underneath the structure, but very strange. Don't know why I did this one, but yeah, I basically did a bunch of stuff, did a giant perimeter. That was our Worldcraft. There was like a lot of months ago, I guess, like 6 months ago or something like that. 6, 7 months ago. And then I don't know what, I just find the most random stuff while traveling, and I just find a flower in the ground for like no reason. Uh, it's very weird, I guess. And then I just stopped playing that because one of the people on that server, a Worldcraft server, um, blew up my base. And then I was thinking of holding a court thing, and I'm like, and once that happened, like, no one was in their seats, everything was chaos, and my brain literally broke down. And then the next day, I realized I had logged into the server and it says the server was like not working. So I looked on Eternos, which is the one that I was using, and it apparently ran out of storage space. What? 4 GB, I guess. I mean, I've been traveling so much, so I guess that makes sense. I've been traveling like 80,000 blocks in one direction, dude. I've at least traveled like 300,000 blocks, like just diagonally, just whatever. But 80,000 was the farthest I went, and I just used an entire rock, a more rock. It was crazy, dude. This is my base. Looked pretty cool. I liked it. I don't think I have. Oh, I think I might have the world file to it, but I don't know. Then basically, I quit that server because the gigabytes got. I tried to get that server up and running again, but it just didn't work. So it just ran out of storage space and blah. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play on this server that my friend or something sent me, and then within 1 month or like less than a month, I think. No, like within a week or two, I once I joined, I had nothing. So like in a couple weeks, I just started grinding like so much, and then just grinding so much that I built one of these, and I didn't really have that much gear. I mean, I still had diamond tools, but I did have pork chops. I did have a couple farms going, a very small creeper farm, a very basic base. I really wish I could actually join that server that I'm talking about right now, but it seems like it's not working right now. I don't know why they shut it down, but okay. Shutting everything down. So I just made a giant tunnel bore in the nether because I want to make I wanted beacons, so I wanted to make a really powerful skeleton farm. So I just built a giant tunnel bore. It broke. So I had to build it halfway. I had to break everything, so clearing out this top, took about a couple days. Building it took about hour or two, and then like clearing out all of this took about a week of doing stuff. So this is like the full area. It's a normal 16 by 16 chunks, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna build these now, and that took about 4 or 5 days to clear out all this area. I did like 4 bombers on top, and they were just clearing out the area. I know this is really not efficient way, but like I've tried a lot of nether perimeters before, and I've learned from my mistakes. And even though I haven't finished a nether perimeter before, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna use fly machines for the lava that I did for last time, and that was like way quicker than using scaffolding for the entire thing. Because man, I'm dumb. Then I got to lava level, and this is when problems started to happen. But I was prepared for it, so I used flying machine. I put gravel walls, put flying machines across, and yeah, and I was able to clear out all this lava within a week. So the top bit took about 1 week. Then the middle part took about um, like 5 days ish, and then the lava, for me clearing out all the lava, took 1 week. Now think about that. That's like 150,000, if I'm remembering correctly, lava source blocks. 150,000. Now that is literally insane. And because the first one, the first perimeter that I did, I tried to put scaffolding across the entire area. And scaffolding is good for very tight spaces, like ravines and little pockets and such. But for massive areas, you really want to do flying machines. And I used scaffolding for the very first perimeter that I did a long time ago, years and years ago. Um, and within a month, it took a month to do a third of the lava just using scaffolding. And that took way too much time, and I just gave up on that. So right here, I actually became smarter and used flying machines, and that really saved me a bunch load of time. And I don't know how much hours I spent into this project, but it was quite a bit. Um, so yeah, it took like a few days to do this. So like a couple days to do this, couple days to do this, and like 3 days to do the other one because there's problems with the. This one didn't have much lava. This one had a decent amount of lava, and this one also had a decent amount of lava, but there was more blocks and weird stuff. And I always had to break like little sections. Um, and then I finally did it within 1 week of getting rid of the lava. Then I just blew it all up again, and that took a couple days, probably like 3 days ish. Also, I put obsidian to mark where the nether fortress is because I don't really like to use mods to use the bounding boxes. So I like to do it like as vanilla as possible, just like Optifine, and that's it. But I mean, it would have been cool to use a mod, but it wouldn't work on this server. I've tried it out, but yeah. Then after I cleared it all out, I got so much ancient debris, like 6 stacks, I'm pretty sure, which is I spent like hours, way too much time on this. Literally like three weeks to clear it all out, then another week to build the Nether Fortress farm. So then I was like, yeah, got a lot of that stuff. Well, so then I built the Nether Fortress farm, and this isn't the fastest, obviously, but I just didn't want to build like an update suppressor and make this wildly complicated farm, but I just really want like a simple one that will give me a decent rate. And for me, that's decent is, literally no one's watching me, but I'm just yapping to myself, but, who cares? So, what I did is, I marked out the little areas, for them to spawn, so I just try to use as much, natural things, um, also, like, somewhat resistant to future fixes of bugs. So like using update suppressors, that would work, but like using light suppressors wouldn't work because they would update their light engine and everything complicated. So I just thinking, oh, I'll just use mine carts. That seems a pretty reasonable thing. I forgot whose design a basis off of, but I just use iron golems, put iron golems here and there, and then the killing chamber, which is minecarts. It would shoot minecarts, collect the wither skeletons, bring them back, and that would give me about 1,000-ish skulls per hour, give or take. It would give me a lot of coal, a lot of other stuff, and within like a few hours, it would already overload my storage system, which is this. It had crafters in it, so then I got it running, and ooh boy, it was actually pretty good. And I think it was actually worth it, spending that much time on a wither skeleton farm. I think it was worth it because I really needed the coal and bones. The bones were, oh my goodness, I got so many bones. I got like a million bone meal, dude. So yeah, I got a bunch of wither skeleton skulls and such. And then I see this dude. Yeah. Then, after that, I started on a new project, the gold farm. And this one was, portal spam, obviously. Not as creative as the Wither Skeleton farm, obviously, but I was thinking, you know what, I'll just make a big, powerful farm, just get a bunch of gold. and oh my, it gave a lot of gold. It gave like an entire shulker box of gold blocks per hour. It was really good. It was really nice. And then I had problems with the storage system and problems with loading XP, and I got too much gold. I got way too much gold. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. And then I built a new trading hall so I could sell all the gold. And I already have a shulker box of emerald blocks. And then I built a stone farm. Yeah. Stone. And I need that for pistons and such because I only had like a few stacks of stone left and I didn't want to mine it manually. So I was thinking, wood farm, yeah. I don't know what to do with the rotten flesh. I just started trading it, but I was thinking I get too much gold anyways. I'll just trade gold instead. And that's the end of the gold farm. And then I started on a new project, gunpowder, because I had less than a shulker box left. I think 9 stacks of gunpowder left. And I was thinking, you know what? I'll just make a mega creeper farm. What could go wrong? Oh boy, what was I wrong? So I cleared out the area. This took a few hours, but then I went this because I needed more elytras. Then I found a shipwreck ship that is cut in half somehow. I think it was on a chunk border, or was it? I don't know. So I cleared out again. Found trial chambers, pretty cool. Then I ran into a problem. After I cleared out the whole area, I realized, shoot, it's the deep dark. I can't build a creeper farm here at the lowest possible Y level because no mobs can spawn. Oh man, I should have scouted out the area. So to deal with this, I got the owner to give me permission, or I just told him a command, fill biome this coordinate and this coordinate to like this biome where mobs can actually spawn. And that's like the only like thing that I actually technically cheated ish technically, but like dude, I just spent so many hours. I spent like 10 to 15 hours clearing out the entire area, and I didn't want that to go to waste. I don't want to clear another area and have that to be the deep dark too. I mean, it wasn't even a mountain biome. I got very unlucky. So I got the owner to, or some of the devs, or thing, to yeah, and then I just waited. I just waited for an admin to come on so that I can get them to put on the filled biome thing. So in the meantime, I was just breaking a bunch of bedrock, and ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's very scrumptious, doesn't it? This took like 20 hours. Dude, this took us only this amount of bedrock that I had to break took about as much time as breaking all this. And I was using portals. I didn't want to use pistons because technically portals take 30 seconds to mine, right? And break 4 bedrock at a time. But while pistons, if I use a standard piston thing, it would only it's my math not mathin', but it would take me about 15 seconds to break 1 bedrock for the piston method. Not using a giant machine, obviously. But for the portals, I could break 4 of them in 30 seconds. So it's technically twice as fast, but technically not at the same time. But I didn't want to build a giant machine because I don't have Lightmatica, and I don't want to like memorize, and like I couldn't find any tutorials first of all. So I just got a hasten beacon. I got an automatic thing in the nether that would spit an item through a portal, spawn a portal here, and such. And then I had problem, and it's like in the circle pattern, and then started spawning really high up for some reason. So then I had to move it in the nether constantly to slowly move it, and I penetrated the void. I even made a story about that, I think. Sand. Ugh, that's like 50. No, that's like 60 hours of work right there. Ugh. That's so bad. And that's like 70 hours of work and 80 hours of work. You cannot like do that. 80 hours just baking the bedrock. My mind was so numb. I was watching like 50 movies. Literally, I couldn't. And then, dude, what is wrong with me? I've broken more obsidian than leaves, dirt, and gravel combined. Almost as much as actual stone. I'm so stupid. Oh my goodness, dude. And I collected the obsidian, obviously. And and my obsidian farm broke, so yeah, I guess a quick boost of obsidian there. Oh my goodness, dude. I have even some images of cinematic images of it, uh, of some stuff. I could probably show you guys, but
Why cannot play Terraria?
not right now.
Why?
'Cause I don't want you to.
Why?
No.
Can I play Getting Over It then?
I'm busy.
What are you busy with?
Nothing.
What is a nothing?
Okay, so this is one of the images. It looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. I also have another one. See if I. Yeah, that one's a pretty good one too. Yeah, 80 hours of just mining bedrock. Literally took weeks. And like so I had school, right? So as soon as I got home, I didn't even do my homework. I just went straight on Minecraft and just mined bedrock because I knew this would take forever and I needed to get this done as fast as possible. Try and lower the amount of sanity loss that I have, and I failed. I lost all my sanity doing this stupid project. And then I built the giant creeper farm, and it gave me like a shulker box of gunpowder within like 15 seconds. It's so good. My storage could technically hold like 70 million gunpowder because you put it in shulkers and then put it in chests. I really don't have a image for that. I can't join the server. I want to join it so I can show you guys, give you guys a tour. But I guess the server's shut down, I guess. So now I'm just here. I don't know what else to do. Dude, what the heck? Dude, there's this guy called Condor. And he's like the stupidest person in the world, bro.
Who is the stupidest person?
Stop it.
I can hear you know.
Yeah, I know. So just be quiet, bro. This is the quietest time of day, okay? And I don't want you to ruin it.
I don't like the quiet, so I bother your quietness. Actually,
Of course you do.
quiet, only when I'm reading.
So yeah, that's kind of what here. I'm just bored for the past like few months, I've stopped playing on that server. I got bored, and because I've literally like 5 million gunpowder in my storage, and I don't know what to do anymore. My sanity went out, so I just stopped playing that. And then I started actually playing another. I started playing chess a little bit, and then I just started playing Vintage Story. It's a very small game, kind of similar to Minecraft, but my friends keep calling me like, "Bro, you dumb? That's a Minecraft ripoff," and I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I played Vintage Story for a bit. I spent like 50 hours, 50, 60 hours on it. I can actually probably play it right now. Here, give me a second. Oh my, ugh. Okay. Well, it works. Okay. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool that it shows you the time that you've played. If you haven't, guys, never heard of this game, it's actually kind of decent. If you start playing it, it's like it's kind of like Minecraft when you first try it. It's like you do not know what to do, and you have to figure it out on your own. And it's kind of cool because I died on this like hundreds of times, trying to figure out like what I do, like how to make stuff and do stuff, and it was actually quite an interesting game. I mean, it looks like a Minecraft ripoff, but it's actually quite intriguing a little bit. If only could, you know, come on. If only could hurry up. I'm gonna try and keep track to see if anyone is gonna be here. Because I'm just all alone on YouTube doing nothing. Talking to myself like a strange piece of bread. Bro, why is it taking forever? It literally takes like 1 minute. It's taking like 3. I just want to give it a tour real quick. So yeah, if you guys don't know me, but I'm a very technical type player. I really like to build machines, get things done, build giant farms. What I've just done in the last server that I talked about. Um, yeah, this looks like a Minecraft ripoff already. Like, there's even double chests. Yeah, this is definitely Minecraft ripoff, I guess. Ooh, leather. My leather's done. Okay. Well, there's a lot of different things in this game, but once you walk around, it looks pretty much like Minecraft. Does that grow yet? No. Okay. So basically, you start out with flint, and you nap it into like a knife or something like that, and then you get grass, you get sticks, and then you get other stuff. And then, bro, this is actually an insane seed, like literally. There's also like little ruins. I mean, this is Vintage Story. It's called Vintage Story because you're supposed to explore the ancient history of things. And there's many different like structures underground that you can find. That is a temporal rift, I think. Um, it's like a warping of space-time or something. When you go near it, you start taking damage, I think. But dude, seed's actually kind of good. And there's quartz in this game. There's iron. There's copper. So you just try to survive as much as possible. You try to get animals, try to get food. My base is also surprisingly, like, this game is like takes a lot of time and effort to do stuff. Like, it takes so much time. I mean, these are called drifters, I think. Um, but I just call them koalas because they look like koalas. There's also spider webs, but in here, like, you can find a lot of ancient artifacts or something like that. Oh, I should show you the teleporter that I found. The teleporter is somewhere this direction, I think. Oh, it's kind of far away. But, basically, I found a giant vein of iron before I found even copper, but I couldn't mine the iron. You can't make stone tools. You just have to, you have to make, straight from, flint. So you can't, no, you can make stone tools, but you can't make stone pickaxes. And such, so. Gonna chase me? No? Okay. That's good. But, my spawn point's right about here, and if you haven't seen another video, I don't know if it's public or not, but it was like me spawning in a cave in a temporal, like, within this temporal storm, and I was just, like, dying in the cave constantly. So I'm like, no, all my stuff's good despawn, and like, so I, like, died at my base, right, and then I spawned right inside of a cave underneath that mountain right there. And my spawn point's right around here. And I don't know how I spawned in the cave, but I think it's a glitch. But literally, that was like I was in there for 2 hours, and my temporal stability, which is like right here, went down completely. Turned my entire like temporal stability down, and everything became warped and such. Um, So yeah, this game is very based on exploring and trying to find a bunch of stuff. I got iron stuff um, because I got lucky and found some iron. You also have to go caving. You have to grind a lot, but sadly, I can't really like get. Um, the best thing I like about Minecraft is you can build machines to get infinite items pretty uh, greatly. But in this game, there's only a limited amount of resources that you can have, except for a few things that you can actually farm, and that's not really intriguing to me. Like I would like to farm like everything. I would like to farm dirt. I would like to farm mobs. Literally everything. I mean, mobs can be farmed in this, but it's very much more hard to do it in this thing than actually in um, Minecraft, because Minecraft isn't. I think I just understand more about Minecraft spawning mechanics. Um, uh, yeah, I have still have a lot to learn in this game, but I'm probably not gonna play this game anymore because it's got boring and I can't really make any farms. And I make pickaxes out of copper or iron, and there's only a limited amount of that in the world. And I could technically buy it. Oh, I'm starving. Okay. And I could technically buy it from the traders, but I don't know if they have it infinitely. I don't know if I can get it infinitely, but wait, do I have blocks? Yeah, okay. Okay, somewhere in here there's like a teleporter or something. Ooh, I think this is the cave that I got lost in once. Ooh. Okay, this is probably the way. Nope. really want to show you the teleporter that I found. I think it's a teleporter. It looks like a teleporter. Okay, not those directions. Oh, right. I found coal here. Forgot to mine that. Doesn't seem like no. Okay. And since there's a limited amount of resources, like, I just really don't want to like deal with this anymore. I don't want to keep exploring just to keep my things regulated. I don't have a blue gear. This is like the copper that I found. Oh, there's the coal. Ooh, I think it's here. Ooh, there we go. I think this is where the teleporter is. Wait. What? It's not here? Must be somewhere else. Eh. Okay. I thought that was in the teleporter. Where's the teleporter? Limestone, firewood. There's a teleporter somewhere here. Oh my. Yeah, these monsters deal a decent amount of damage, which are... Ugh. And they can give you special loot if you grind them. And there isn't really ways to automatically like kill stuff and collect their items. It's kind of just like you have to do it manually, and I'm really not really about that. I mean, at first it was pretty interesting. I just started out trying to figure out things out, but since I figured out you can't really automate things except for like making windmills and things. Ooh, here's a teleporter. Look at that. I think it's a teleporter or translocator. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to break it. That's what I found. But yeah, this game, I mean, it's decent if you want to play it, but if you're a technical player, it gets really boring if mid-game. I would consider this mid-game in this game. But, I mean, the highest grade is steel, I think. I'm on iron, so I'm, like, almost there. But, yeah, it's just, I don't want to spend a bunch of time manually doing stuff. It's just not my vibe, you know. I would rather build a bunch of farms that would automatically get the stuff for me. And then I can start doing a bunch of weird stuff that I could just do. Ooh, I could probably show you another server that I've been starting to play. What do you want?
You want to play pool?
No, not necessarily.
Pool.
Pool?
Yeah, pool. 8-ball pool.
Maybe. That might be
Please.
interesting. Give me a second.
I want to play and run and run.
But the atmosphere in this game is actually pretty decent, like, and the music's pretty decent too.
What music?
But it's not, Ellie, I'm streaming, okay? Don't you know? Whatever. I also found a glitch, dude. I should probably show you the glitch first.
Block Condor?
What?
Did you block Condor?
Yes.
Pretty.
He literally said he was going transgender.
Well, no, only trans. Because, I mean, we're talking about college last night. And he meant transfer. Or at least I think so. And
Bro,
even if he
why
did,
would he say it like that then?
I don't know.
Stupid.
But mute it while we're talking about this. But Elijah, that's not something to block people over.
Win this box.
Whoa. Okay. What the bread? You're playing against a robot?
Yeah, and this
Oh.
robot is so good.
Bro, the robots on pool sucks, bro.
No!
Yeah, this is a decent game if you guys want to play it, but it's not really my vibe.
Oh!
What do you mean, Elijah? He hasn't done it yet.
Leave match. Okay, what match?
7-0-4-7.
7-0-4-7. Okay, I go first. Oh yes.
Dude, you actually gotta win this, bro? Yay.
What? Five, four, three, two, one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, dang it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not
5,
very
4,
good.
3, 2, 1.
Angle per se.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nose. What? You lost. I won.
GG.
I won.
What do you mean? What? Huh?
Yeah. You lost. You pocketed the 8-ball before you did all of your
What?
balls.
I thought you had two. Oh my goodness, dude. This is stupid. Whatever.
You lost. Rematch.
Nah.
You still
Rematch.
statements?
Yeah.
Rematch.
You want? Well, you want me to stop?
Just mute yourself.